Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Surabhi from CFZ Combination, and I would like to say a few words on my topic mucus entrap foreign microorganisms. Physical and anatomical barriers that tend to prevent the entry of pathogen are an organism's first line of defense against infection. The skin and the mucous membrane play as an effective barrier to the entry of most microorganisms. Mucous membrane lines the conjunctiva, alimentary, respiratory, and urinogenital tract. They consist of outer epithelial layer and an underlying layer of connective tissue. Usually, the epithelial layer consists of either stratified squamous epithelium or simple columnar epithelium. These epitheliums are notably tough and able to endure abrasions. They also typically contain cells specially adapted for absorption and secretion. The major substance secreted from the membrane is mucus. The principal constituent of mucus is a mucopolysaccharide called mucin. Mucus secretion also contain antimicrobial peptide. Oral mucous membrane are reddish pink membrane that lines the inside of the mouth and then continues outside the mouth to form the lips. Because mucous membranes are prone to become dry when not adequately hydrated, then lips frequently become dry. Nasal mucous membranes are lined with small blood vessels that help to warm and humidify the air you breathe, also lined by cilia to help trap the debris that we breathe in. The cilia then move the debris either toward the front of our nose or towards the back of our throat, helping to keep harmful germs outside the body. Mucous membrane of the ear is the first line of defense for the ears, which has cilia that move any debris towards the opening of the auditory tube. Auditory tube likewise has mucous membrane with cilia to transport the debris towards the back of the throat to be swallowed. Now let's talk about the mucus or mucous membrane in respiratory tract. Here, inhalation can bring microbes, dust, mold spore, and other airborne debris into the body. These debris become trapped in the mucus lining the respiratory tract, a layer known as mucociliary blanket. The epithelial cell lining the upper part of the respiratory tract are called ciliated epithelial cells. Movement of cilia propels debris-laden mucus out and away from the lungs. The expelled mucus is then swallowed and destroyed in the stomach or coughed up or sneezed out. This system of removal is often called mucociliary escalator. Now let's talk about digestive tract. Digestive tract is the portal of entry through which microbes enter the body, and the mucous membrane lining the tract provide a non-specific physical barrier against the ingested microbes. The intestinal tract is lined with epithelial cell interspread with mucus secreting goblet cells. This mixes with material received from the stomach, trapping foodborne microbes and debris. The mechanical action of peristalsis moves the sloughed mucus and other material through intestine, rectum, and anus, excreting the material in feces. So, unlike tissue on the outside of our body, mucous membrane are relatively sheltered from the UV rays and exposure to the weather. This helped the mucous membrane remain relatively unchanged throughout the aging process. They also replace themselves quite quickly. With this, I conclude. Thank you.